pressure area. Relief in the coming days either, thanks to a high pressure area which is directing hot winds down from central Australia. Now this high is moving slowly to the east, and the hot side conditions will persist into
the bloody thing.
Hey, I was listening to that.
So was I. And to the guitar. Look, I'm trying to get some sleep, Ben. It's 1 in the morning.
Is it? Maybe I should go to bed, eh? Hey, do you want a drink?
Thanks.
I'll open another one.
Let's go to bed.
Hey.
It's a total firebrand.
Candles don't count.
Go to bed.
I'll just finish this.
Hello?
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, couldn't sleep.
That makes 3 of us. Ben is still up, you know.
Tell me about it.
This is a bad idea. Ben's...
Bugger Ben.
Do you smell smoke?
Very funny.
I'm serious. I smell smoke.
Joe!
You okay?
Ben! Ben!
Look out, I'll find him. I'll find him.
Wait, check he hasn't got out first.
Use the radio in the car to get some help, okay?
You can't go back in
For
there.
Christ's sake, Joe, I can't just leave him in there.
Is there another chap? Where are the boys? Is Patrick all right? Over there, thanks, Matt.
Got him!
You all right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Ben.
His hand, buddy. Hey, what's the camera?
Oh, idiot. Ben? You all right?
What happened?
We don't know. He's got some minor burns, a lot of smoke inhalation.
Bloody duty by the looks of things. You'd better go back with them.
What's the house? What about the house?
No, the fireys will take care of it, mate. Just go, I'll follow you.
No. Can you stay here and help out the fireys? Make sure the neighbours stay out of the hair.
I'll be with Dan later.
Great.
Okay, folks, let's move right back so these guys can do their job. Let's move
Are
back.
Patrick and Ben okay?
PJ will be fine, but I'm not so sure about Ben. Let's go, let's go. Sorry, sir, let's put the camera away.
Hey!
Isn't a photo opportunity.
Oh, yes, it is.
Wayne, get out of there! Hey guys, hose down the gas bottles. I'll be okay.
Let's move back.
Well, what is it? Can I help?
No, mate, we got
Wayne!
Dan, those bottles gonna blow?
Nah, of course not. Get out of there, Wayne!
Let's go back. Come on, folks.
Good on you, mate. Next time I tell you to get out, you'll do as you're told, okay? Sure.
Evan, how did you go with the fire?
What's out? How's Ben?
No, he's fine. What about the furniture stuff?
You should put him in one of those more often.
He wants to know about the contents.
Not great. I'm sorry, mate.
Oh, well, let's get that out.
Yep, could have been worse.
How do you do that? Tell what he's saying.
You know, it's like dentists. They do a course in mouth full of fingers speak, and we do a course in mouth covered by masks speak. No, it's mandatory.
It wasn't that funny.
Evan?
Or are you duty-bound to laugh at your husband's jokes?
Don't start.
Problem?
No? Should there be a problem?
Do you want to know how Ben is or not?
Yeah, how is he?
Well, the major problem was smoke inhalation. He's got a nasty concussion as well, so we're going to keep him under observation for a while.
Can I see him yet?
Yeah, sure. Come on.
Just when Winston can't take this off.
I'll give it 20 minutes, but leave it on till then.
See ya. Amazing.
What about the coffee?
Yeah, they're still a bit sluggish. Try to keep as still as possible, and buzz me if there's any shortness of breath. It's quite a bang on the head. Let's maintain monitoring.
Okay, words are one syllable. Any ideas?
Oh, someone banged me on the head.
You mean like an intruder or...
The door was wide open, so anyone could have come in. Must have bopped me and then torched the place.
Why?
Berg gone wrong, vendetta against one of us.
Well, we'll check in the morning, see if the TV and stereo and stuff were taken.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
This is my house.
This is a crime scene until I say otherwise.
And who are you?
Well, who's asking?
You guys must be Arson Squad.
And you are?
PJ Hashem, Senior Detective. I'm Constable Joe Parrish. We called you guys. This is our house.
Yeah, well, I need to have a look before you start poking around.
What do you got?
Paula Milburn. This is my sergeant.
Oh.
Neil Prendergast.
What made you think it was arson?
There was an intruder, our other housemate Ben. He was bashed, knocked out.
Is there anything missing? Now you've checked the place over?
How on earth would I know?
Oh, hell, that's all we need. I hope you didn't call these idiots too.
Hardly.
Okay, guys, we're going to start with an accelerant scan.
I'm sorry about your house.
Yeah, so are we.
Detective Hashem, are you upset about the house?
No, I'm totally fine about it.
Well, how did it happen?
No comment.
Well, why is Arson
You
Squad
heard him, no
called in?
comment.
Officer, anything you can give us?
Sorry, I haven't got any time either.
Hey, you should talk to him. That's Blake Finlayson from RTN8. You'll be on TV.
I don't want to be on TV.
A little business proposition.
Everything.
Yeah, according to PJ, I'm sorry.
I mean, there are things. We're insured, but...
Some things you can't replace. I know.
All the photos of my kids, the guitar that they gave me for Christmas.
Oh, it's on the news.
God, look at
Hey, there's me.
Now, that footage is from that bozo Ted Lucas from up the road.
The handyman guy. That explains his business proposition.
Vultures. Yes,
Although
yes, I'm
police
holding.
are refusing to comment, speculation is that revenge may have been the motive behind this fire. As you can see, arson squad detectives are investigating as I speak. We'll keep you informed of any further developments.
Yes, look, can you just tell him that the assessors need to liaise with the arson guys? The assessors? What, am I speaking another language? Thank you. Right.
Well, now what?
We need to go through the list of possibles. Where are we?
The Kenny clan was the last, but I mean, there's quite a few here.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you arrest people for a living. You make enemies, eh?
But what about young Billy Timms?
Not big enough to bop Ben.
But this is great. Where did you get all this stuff?
You know, back cupboard, neighbours.
There's always something hanging around waiting for the next jumble sale.
This is Jan Bayliss. It was her boy Wayne got those gas balls away from the house last night.
Oh, right, I saw him on the news. Yeah, thank you.
He's a good boy, my Wayne.
There's something here for you, Patrick.
Oh,
My late husband's.
That's very kind. Thank you very much.
Well, tide you over till you can get to the shops.
Times like these, we help each other out, right?
Right.
Look, thank you so much. This is so kind of you.
Any word yet from the arson squad?
Oh, no, nothing. There's a list of possible suspects, though.
Grudge holders, threats.
All the above, who knows?
Well, we're going to have the arsons report before we can follow up on any of these.
Oh, my God.
Jonesy, ring the CFA, will you, so you can find out where it is?
You got another one?
Yes, thanks, Neil. We know. We're chasing up the info now.
Saw the smoke that's downwind from the house.
Well, what does that mean?
Means it might have started from an ember coming from our place.
We gotta go.
Yeah, look, thanks.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. So, Neil, what do you got?
Well, I know how your house fire started.
So you're sure it wasn't arson?
Well, there's no evidence of accelerants, and there's only one hot spot.
They think it was an accident.
What, electrical?
No.
Well, what then?
Well, every fire has its signature, and this one is in capital letters. We found this at the seat of the blaze.
The candlestick?
Ben, please, mate. Please tell me you blew him out. Just say it.
I'm not sure. I was going to play guitar for a little while longer. And when I turned off the telly, it was too dark, so I relit one of the candles. I put it beside me. And I think I had to get up and go to the loo, and maybe I tripped and knocked over the candle. Maybe I hit my head on the coffee table or the TV or something.
No intruder.
Look, I honestly thought that...
Almost 1,000 hectares of grassland and bush have already been destroyed. The fire front is now some 2 kilometres long.
You know, they think that an ember from our house fire started that, mate.
I'm sorry.
You're drunk, weren't you?
Joe, just leave it.
No, you
leave
can't
it.
just lie there pretending it was an accident.
I was not drunk.
Mate.
Drunk, was he?
Sorry.
He'd been drinking, but doesn't mean he was drunk.
He was legless enough to fall over a coffee table and forget he'd done it.
He was concussed.
Pity. Could have saved us a lot of bloody trouble. And the town. Shake a leg, Paul. I mean, we can do that
Yeah,
report.
just the usual stuff. The TN from CWA
Neil.
should do.
You don't know what started the second fire.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm going out there, to find out.
Fine, so don't go dumping on Ben till you do know.
I'm here to get to the bottom of this, not to protect your mate.
What happened at the house was an accident.
You think I'm going to bury this, and you got another thing coming?
No, I just don't want you wandering all over town trying to stitch Ben up, that's all.
God's sake. 900 receiving.
Whoa, we are talking major bushfire. Here, look.
Is anyone available?
The phones are going berserk.
Well, not enough for everyone from here, plus reinforcements from Widgery.
Righto,
Guys,
I'm
move on
away.
out. I'll be right behind you, okay? Thanks, and Davis, look, you'll have to excuse me.
I believe precautionary evacuations are taking place. Are you expecting any more?
Bloody Drongo.
It's Happy at the scene.
This thing's
He's
headed
got something
straight
for you.
back towards properties on
Yeah,
Woodlands Road.
what is it?
What's he on about?
Well, as you can see, the
Okay.
scale of the operation
Come on.
is increasing by the minute.
We got a lead on that second fire.
Lead? What lead?
Paige, can you answer that? Tess wants me out at the evacuation site. You're blocking the road, sir.
It won't be long. You don't mind if I get you guys doing your thing, do you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we do.
Hey, is that all you're taking? A budget and some blankets?
Everything valuable's in my strong box. It's fireproof. I've been through this before. I nearly got fried in the Ash Wednesday fires.
Hey, I got some great footage of old Earnshaw hosing down his roof. You can see the fire in the distance.
It's footage now, is it? Is that since you sold the video of our house burning? Huh?
Money to be made, lovey.
Get your camera in the bloody car and get out of here.
I got a drop kick up there refusing to move. He's standing out there with a garden hose in his stubbies and thongs. Reckons it's too hot to cover up.
I'll go and sort him out.
Well, that'll be Peter Earnshaw. He's an idiot. Tell him to come and sit it out at the pub with the rest of us.
You're a bit young to be working in television.
I'll let him help. Pretty cool, eh? Testing.
Starring role.
Thank you, Parish.
Joe, can you bring those beds into the
Okay,
dining
now
room?
ignore this, okay?
Yeah, I have done this before, unfortunately.
Oh, good. Are you all set?
Oh, yeah.
Breakfast
you set,
arrived
Tom?
outside for sandwiches.
Right, yep, we're set here. Okay, right, yep, on your count. Okay, now this is going live, okay, so no swearing?
I'm not in the habit of swearing.
No, of course. So what we're going to do is start with what you have on how the fire started, then any breaking news on the house fire.
No,
then
we won't. I mean, this is either a public service thing or it doesn't happen.
But Senior Sergeant...
It's not open to discussion.
Okay, fine. Yeah, okay. Okay, we've got clearance now. Okay, in 5, everyone. 4, 3... What's the state of play with the fire now, Senior Sergeant?
Well, you'd need to talk to the CFA captain to get the details, but, well, our information is that the wind has freshened and the firefighters are very concerned. Woodlands Road is now under threat.
Are residents being evacuated?
They are, yes.
Do you have any idea how the fire started?
That's not clear at this stage, but we are asking residents to avoid panic. And
The boss getting in on the act, is he?
Well, of making a public service announcement is getting in on the act, yes he is.
There is a rumour that the fire is a direct result of last night's house
I'm
fire.
not about to speculate on any rumours, Mr. Finnis.
But Senior Sergeant, certainly the public have...
But I would like to remind people that life is more important than property, so if you are asked to evacuate, please do so. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Senior Sergeant.
Well, he sure put a stop to that, didn't he?
Blake Finlayson, RTN 8.
So you going to tell me or what?
What do you want to know?
Your info on this fire.
It wasn't started by your house fire, okay? Feel vindicated?
How do you know?
Because this one was deliberately lit. Paul was just off to St David's to find out. Where did she put that guy's number?
What guy?
CFA Captain Dan, what's his name?
Ryder. Why do you want him?
Because I need his help with this.
You won't get him on the phone.
Coming?
I've been down there, mate. I've checked it out. There's traces of Kero. There's about 10 hot spots. Like it's been started with a drip torch.
A drip torch? You're suggesting it was one of my people?
We are not suggesting that, Dan.
I am saying that it's possible. Now, you're going to help us on this, or what?
Look, I'm busy. Or haven't you noticed?
You bullied him.
You get nothing out of him. He's just being bloody minded.
Dan, we have to check out every avenue. Now, you do equipment inventories, right?
PJ, if it was one of my guys, I'd be the first one to come down on them. But I'm not ordering an inventory in the middle of a major crisis. You got Buckley's.
I'll get a warrant if I have to.
Magistrate's not going to issue a warrant in the middle of all of this.
You should have let me in. He just sidelined you. Look, I can run an arson investigation without him. Would you mind telling him that?
What's the problem?
That guy wouldn't know his arson from his elbow.
He's got a great reputation.
Not for diplomacy,
So, who started the fire, eh?
Yeah, right.
Looks like one of the CFA members might have started it.
Great, that's all we've had.
He's going to start a riot. Look at him.
Yeah, well, you're talking complete crap, all right?
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Detective Sergeant, can I have a word?
You will not now.
Do you think the fire was deliberately lit, Detective?
Rack off.
What, do you think it was lit by a firefighter?
This investigation has only just started. Can we take this back to the station?
Look, the only thing worse than a firebug is vultures like him who turn them into bloody celebrities.
Firebug, so it was arson. Come on, Sergeant, give us something. Was it deliberately lit or
That
not?
is speculation, Mr. Finlayson, and as a responsible journalist, I'm sure you'd like to deal in facts, not speculation.
I don't have to answer to you.
I'm not asking you to. I'm offering you some advice. Why don't you come into my office and we'll talk about it?
I don't want your advice either.
Listen, Neil, as far as the people in this town are concerned, the guys in the CFA can do no wrong.
Oh, yeah. And what's going to attract a pyromaniac more than the chance of getting up close to a big fire?
Even if it is one of them, let's worry about getting the fires out first.
What, and give whoever it is a chance to light more? No way. I want that more now.
Your partner's trying to contact you, Neil. Mobile switched off.
Bloody unreliable thing!
She's got the inventories from the St David's units. Nothing.
Callbackers. Why don't we twist Dan Ryder's arm and get his list?
We are not twisting anybody's arm.
Someone out there is torching your town. Don't you care?
Yes, of course I care. That's why I think we need to keep a low profile on this.
Oh, bugger that. A low profiler's not going to catch your arsonist. Especially if it is a fiery. And you know why? Because they're not just in it for the thrill. They're in it because they're fame junkies. Light a fire, put it out, get to be a hero. They're scum, Croydon. They're nothing but bloody scum.
One too many fires, if you ask me.
Could be right about the fame junkie profile, though.
And just to prove that courage is not dead in the country, here's that remarkable footage of one young fireman's heroism during last night's house fire.
Wayne Bayliss. Local hero.
You think Wayne might be our arsonist?
If you're here to ask me silly questions about CFA people lighting fires, I haven't got time.
We're trying to find out how this thing started as discreetly as we can.
That idiot from Arson was here asking questions about Wayne. I mean, for God's sakes, the things that boy has done for this town.
We need to check out every avenue, Chris.
Oh, look, here's your chance to ask him to his face. Just be careful you don't start a riot in the process.
We go, boys and girls. Cold drinks all round. Here we are.
General announcement, folks. It looks like the Woodland Roads fire's under control.
Oh, fantastic.
So you'll all be able to go home in a few hours, any luck? No houses lost.
Apart from one.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just a minor burn.
He's bloody lucky. One of those thoroughbreds from the stud over the valley would have been dead if Wayne hadn't rounded him up. Went right through the fire. She thought we'd lost both of them there for a while.
Good on you, darling.
Come on, it was enough. Here he is. Hey, man of the hour again. Hey, can we have a brief interview with you, Wayne, outside?
Oh, no, come on, talk to some of the other guys. We're all doing the same job.
Outside would be great.
No,
Yeah, a bit quieter, a bit of smoke in the air. Looks good.
We have to talk to him, Dan.
You're not making many friends here, mate.
What, would you rather Neil throw his weight around?
I'd rather a lot of you got off my case.
That's why we want the inventory, so we can...
You're asking me to discredit my own men.
No, we're trying to clear him. We're trying to clear all of them.
Dan! D24 just called the station. There's another big fire that just broke out the back of Acacia Way.
Surprise.
Okay, folks, forget the break. We've got another one, okay? Let's go. Look, I'll find the time, dig out the paperwork for you, okay?
Good on you, appreciate it.
Look, Jimmy, tell Wayne he's not going anywhere till he gets that hand sensor, okay?
Right, find Neil and tell him about this new fire.
He was looking for Wayne, isn't he?
So let's make sure he doesn't find him.
Hey, listen, you two, we're going to be pressed for space if they have to evacuate Acacia. Are you okay to share a room?
Yeah, fine.
I'll do it now. Have you got your key? Yeah.
Given its position, it's unlikely that this second fire was ignited by windborne debris, but as yet we have no hard information as to how it started. The massive front is moving rapidly.
What are you telling me?
The Acacia Way fire was deliberately lit too. Neil's out there now.
Well, how does he know it was deliberate?
Same MO. Multiple ignition points, Kero.
A drip torch.
Looks like it.
Look, I checked all the back inventories for all the local units. Most recent shows all drip torches accounted for.
But
one of the torches is new. It was a replacement for one that went missing about 6 weeks ago. The person who did the last inventory had the opportunity to take the torch.
Wayne Bayless.
Wayne, we need you to come down the station with us.
What for?
Just to help us out with some inquiries.
What's going on?
It's all right, Ma.
If you're going to arrest him, you'll soon find out what this town thinks about him.
No one is arresting him, Mrs. Bayless. He's just helping us out with some inquiries, that's all.
Absolute nonsense. He's been racing around helping people, saving them from these fires.
Don't go, Wayne. I've got no right.
I've got to get out and help with these fires. Look at him.
I'm sorry, mate.
This boy's a bloody hero, and you treat him like this. You try to take him out of here now and you'll be bloody answering more than his mum.
Mr. Lucas, the yelling's not helping your breathing, mate. Do you want to come with me and we'll do that airflow test now, hey? Come on.
The sooner Wayne comes down to the station to talk to us, the sooner he can get back to fighting the fires, right, Mr. Bayless?
Take Sparky home, Mum. I'm going to go with these guys.
You should be ashamed of yourselves.
So, Wayne, what can you tell us about this missing drip torch?
It was missing. I found out it was missing and I reported it.
And you didn't take it?
No. I was doing my job. As a matter of fact, I've still got a job to do. There's another fire out there.
Just sit down, Wayne.
And do what? You can't hold me. You haven't got any evidence because there isn't any because I didn't do it.
Ah, found him, did we?
Detective Sergeant Prendergast.
I'm not stupid. I know when I'm being given the runaround. This is my suspect, my investigation.
How can I be a suspect? I've been putting these things out.
Sit down. You think being in the CFA makes you Jack the Lad, doesn't it? Well, as far as I'm concerned, CFA means crazy flaming arsonists.
Detective, there are certain rules of procedure we follow here, and those sort of comments don't help at all, do they?
How'd you start the second fire?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wayne, where did you go when you got separated from your unit?
I caught a horse. I got it calmed down, took it back to its owner. Ask him, the start across the valley.
Near Acacia Way?
Yeah. Well, they need me back at the fire.
Sit down. You're not going anywhere. Not until I say so.
You reckon? Well, you better charge me then or else I'm out of here.
Do you have enough evidence to lay charges, Detective? In that case, you're free to go. But we would like you to keep yourself available to Detective Sergeant Prendergast, just in case something comes up.
Yeah, well, you know where to find me. At the fire.
Yes, mate, I'll hold.
Did I just see Wayne Bayless leaving?
Yeah. Thanks to our country cousins here, one mention of getting back to fight the fire, and they're holding the door open for him.
Wouldn't hurt to have a bit of hard evidence.
Well, that's a novel idea. Why not try and find some? Look, I need you to get me a search warrant.
Right, well, I'll have to find a local magistrate.
Oh, right, well, don't expect any help from these bozos.
He wants me to organise a search
How do you
warrant.
put up with him?
Neil, he's okay. Get used to it.
I guess you could get used to boils too, but why would you want to?
He's the best arson investigator we've ever had.
Maybe, but he's still a rude pig.
Well, he has his reasons.
Yeah, like?
Well, a couple of months ago, he and his best mate were checking out a suspected arson in a factory. His mate fell through a weakened floor, it was 2 stories high, and now he's paraplegic. I sort of think Neil
Feels guilt and has turned into anger. No.
Yeah, something like that.
You want a hand getting that warrant?
Yes, thank you.
This is the missing drip torch.
Yeah, we found it in Bayless' shed.
And your scrapbook. Locations, dates, press clippings.
Well, it's very interesting, but it's still circumstantial.
Nothing short of a signed confession is going to satisfy you, is it, Hasham? Come on, where are you?
Where are you going?
To get Wayne Bayless.
That bloke is a liability, not just to us, but to himself.
He needs counselling.
Oh?
Well, his partner fell
Come
for
on, Joe. Look, we've all lost mates in the job. It's no excuse.
Well, that explains why he's so edgy. You'd better go with him while he makes his arrest. I don't want things to turn ugly.
It's already become a lot uglier, boss.
What now?
We've got looters.
I was helping out at the pub. When the all clear came, I went home to check on things, you know. And the strongbox was gone.
Now, Madge, was your place smashed up at all?
No, no. Somebody knew what they were looking for.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
It had all of my valuables in it. Precious things that I collected over the years. How could someone do that?
It's all right, we'll find it, okay, Madge?
Honestly, we'll see what we can do.
Get on to D24, circulate a description. Ask around and see if anybody saw anything.
What's happening with Wayne?
Chrissy, you know we can't talk about it.
People want to know. There is a lot of resentment.
But we can't discuss it. Ben?
PJ, I'm up. I hear we live here now.
How are you?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just need some peace and quiet.
You'll be lucky you're sharing with these two.
Sorry, best we could do.
It's okay. I'll manage. I just need some rest, you know.
Yeah, he's right. He just needs some rest.
I'll manage. Don't worry about me.
Senior Constable Stewart, isn't it? The survivor of the house
Get that
fire.
thing out of my
To repeat this news flash, one of the firefighters, Mount Thomas Unit member Wayne Bayliss, is reportedly missing in the Acacia Way blaze. We'll bring you further news as soon as details come to hand.
Has anyone seen Sparky? I can't find him anywhere. He must have gone looking for Wayne. Hasn't shown up here?
Jan.
Must be with Wayne. He always manages to
Mrs.
find him.
Bayliss, your son has gone missing up at the fire.
Oh,
They all think it's my fault.
That's crap. These fires were deliberately lit. Nobody blames you.
Joe, who do you think gave the arsonist the idea in the first place? Let's go to the bathroom.
You're not really going to sleep on that, are you?
Oh, don't have much choice, do we?
Or you want it like that? Noticed you salvaged this.
It's a frame. It's nothing.
Had Maggie's picture in it, didn't it?
Look, why don't you take the bed? I don't think Ben will need it.
Are you sure you won't take the sofa at our place?
I'd get woken up by this bloke answering call-outs all night, Alex. Nah, the cells will do me fine. Be cooler too.
Yeah, look, I think we can all do with a good night's rest. It's going to be a crazy day tomorrow.
You off home?
Yeah.
Now, Dash.
Yeah, I need some fresh air. Good night.
No.
Night, Pete.
Night, boss. Night, Chris.
Oh, yeah, good night.
No.
Night.
Night.
You okay with all this?
Yeah. It's just weird, isn't it, you know? It's people lying around asleep. There's still men and women out there risking their lives for us.
Some of them may be losing their lives as well.
You think they'll find him?
I don't know.
Keep on praying for him. Do you really believe that he started all of this?
Well, it looks like it. If he did, it'll be a terrible irony, won't it?
I just can't believe he did, though.
I think I might have that whiskey after all. PJ?
Oh, I was going to chuck it out the back in the bins, but I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Oh, some things are hard to let go of.
It's just a picture.
Why don't you come and have a drink with us?
No, I actually think I might take that walk, but thanks anyway. I don't know what to do with it.
As fires continue to burn across a 20-kilometre front, convoys of firefighters from both South Australia and New South Wales are converging on what is proving to be one of the worst disasters in this region's history.
Morning, Tom.
Josh, back to the hospital?
No, I'm going to keep the field clinic running at the pub for a while. Takes the pressure off emergency. All right, see you.
Yeah. What's the latest?
There's a big traffic snarl on Widgery Road. Some of it's evacuees, but most of it is rubberneckers trying to check out the fire.
Idiots. What's the news on Wayne Bayliss?
No news.
Joan, see if you can rouse Parrish from the pub. Get out and sort out the traffic.
There's no need to. Where are we going?
Widgery Road, you right?
How's Ben?
He's a bit groggy. He's not really up to coming in yet.
I'll see you.
Yeah, see you.
No time's bloody Saturday this week.
Oh, any word from Raging Bull?
If you're referring to Detective Sergeant Prendergast, I believe he's out at the fire front waiting for Wayne Bayliss to turn up.
That'll be right.
Have you got a minute? It's just a picture, I know, but sometimes these little things matter.
This is yours.
It was. Now it's yours.
Boss, that was the CFA. They found Wayne Bayliss's body.
The wind turned. The other guys just made it back to the truck. I radioed Wayne to pull back. Then we heard Sparky barking the other side of that flank of the fire. He must have run all the way from home like some bloody skippy adventure.
Looking for Wayne.
Well, Wayne said he was going to get him, bring him out.
Dan, did you try and stop him?
Oh, God, you know Wayne never could take an order.
And you found them together?
Yeah, not far from where we'd last seen him. They must have missed him on the first sweep. Fallen tree.
Can we get an interview,
All
Mr.
right, not
Ryder?
now, thanks, guys. Not now.
Surely you can talk us through what happened.
This is all one big story to you, isn't it?
Mr. Ryder's not prepared to do an interview at the moment.
What's your reaction to the rumour that Wayne Bayliss is the main suspect in these arsons?
You bloody parasites. He hasn't been charged with anything. Don't blacken his name.
It's a question of public interest, Mr. Ryder.
You want interest?
Okay, turn the camera off now, thanks. Turn it off now and get out.
The bastard got what he deserved.
It's not an outcome anyone's happy with.
I'm not going to shed any tears over him.
Oh, Neil.
Has anyone informed his mother?
I can do that, boss. She knows me.
Who's covering it?
St David's CI, seeing it's over their way. The coroner's out at the scene at the moment. Body will be taken back to Melbourne for the post-mortem.
How are the contractors getting out there?
Widgery Road, I suppose.
I'll be lucky.
Can we just quiet down, head back to your vehicles and pull them off to the side of the road. The tow truck's coming.
He's going to need to be able to come through here, won't he? So let's all move back to your vehicles and move off to the side of the road, quick as you can. Into your car, thanks, sir.
Joe, Billy's changed direction.
We found Wayne's body.
No, you didn't.
He passed away.
You did not find Wayne's body. Come and sit down. No, it's not him.
He died of here, oh no, he died of here.
Oh, no.
Well, Wayne was a mate. A great firefighter. And an outstanding bloke. Wayne died doing something he loved. Something he thought was important. He leaves us both sad and proud. He leaves us with a lot of memories.
What's going to happen about Wayne now, Tom?
I'm sorry, Jan. We can't just drop it.
It's times like these people need a hero.
Some bloody hero. After what he done.
There's no point in publicising it now.
Nothing except justice.
There'll be a coronial inquest. The truth will have to come out.
Well, I suppose you're happy now. You got what you wanted.
Might have got away with a whitewash.
Oh!
If he hadn't have gone and died.
Sensitive soul.
Yeah. Any word on the looting?
I'm onto it.
PJ, can we talk now?
Madge, I just want to ask you a couple of questions about your robbery.
Well, it doesn't seem to matter all that much now, does it?
No, I think it's even more important. Do you think Wayne would have wanted someone to get away with it?
Chris, how many more evacuees can you fit in?
What do you reckon? Have a look around. Why, what's happened?
2 more fires are broken out. One up west heading towards Widgery and the other one coming up Flat Gully.
But that's all around the town. And they're both deliberately lit. Well, it's not Wayne this time, is it? And maybe it never was.
Wish I could say it wasn't.